Hi everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never watched one of my meshes before, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel you will find twin flame guidance and spiritual guidance, sometimes both combined. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust it's for a good reason. We have been brought together for a purpose, and I hope you find the answers you're looking for here. Either way, thank you for stopping by, and thank you to everyone who takes the time to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who likes, who comments, who shares, who hypes. This new hypes my videos as well, which makes a huge difference as well. And thank you for booking my services. Thank you for joining my Zoom groups, everything. I am so grateful, and I send you all so much gratitude and love, so thank you for that. So I'm going to start the message a bit back to front tonight, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But let's do the opening. Circle of protection for us all. I set the intention with this message to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings with whoever connects with this message and clicks on this video, to bring you the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing channeled through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. Calling in our heavenly ancestors, our spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings of protection throughout as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times as I bring forward this message for the Twin Flame Collective. I can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Okay. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, sending love, light and gratitude, and so it is. So let's clear the energy. Sweet energy there. That's very nice, intense. That ting done something to me there. That was good. So, starting a bit back to front tonight. But I do have a few things I wrote down during meditation. Now, it's been, I don't know about you guys, but the dreams have been intense lately. Lucid dreams have been off the scales. I'm a lucid dreamer anyway. Major lucid dreams. Quite an intense dream, I will say, this morning. Now, it wasn't my masculine, but I had part vision, part dream. There was a woman. Now, the reason why I'm describing the people is because they might be relevant to someone watching, but I think it just was a message for the masculines overall right now. There was a woman with kind of long strawberry blonde kind of wavy hair. She had on burgundy kind of pants, leggings, I would have called them, the really lycra fitting, really tight fitting trousers that were kind of burgundy with pink floral design, and she had only kind of oversized pink crop jumper, and she had kind of long strawberry blonde kind of mousy browny hair, and she was literally begging this man. Now, as I say, it wasn't my masculine, it was probably late 30s at the most, really short dark hair, kind of tan skin, and literally begging him for intimacy and emotionally kind of manipulating him into it, like, why don't you find me attractive anymore? Why are you touching me? Why are you not giving me any attention? Why are you not, just all these things. And she was literally crying and sobbing and touching his face, and they were in the bedroom and she was convincing him to be intimate with her. And eventually he caved. And in the dream, I felt physically sick. I felt repulsed. And I realised it was a masculine energy because he was feeling repulsed at having to be intimate with this. And I see her makeup was down her face, she was crying and she was clawing at him like, why wouldn't you touch me? Why wouldn't you be intimate with me? Why wouldn't you look at me? These kind of things. And he was repulsed. And I woke up thinking, was this someone specific masculine showing me that they are completely disgusted by their karmic and they're trying not to engage with them? Or then was this more specific for the masculines in general? But as I meditated on it this morning, I feel it was more to do with the masculine energies. Whatever has happened in the last few days, and I've said this last night and the night before, but the whole, the eye mask being ripped off, the blindfold being ripped off, I think a lot of them are just disgusted and repulsed now by their karmic partners. And it's almost like they're forcing themselves to live a lie now. That's what I feel. And that was this morning's dream. In meditation a little while ago, I heard daughters of the sun. Now, the golden children are children of the sun also, and I was speaking about the golden children a few nights ago, and I know, and I gave the dates for the golden children that were the biggest wave of twin flame golden children were born between, I think I said between 1964 and 1976, give or take a year or two. But I've been informed there's been a new wave of golden children now. I think they could still be quite young. Some of them could, but there's the children of the sun, very young. So this could be, maybe there's been a couple of waves in recent years, I'm not too sure, but there is a new wave or another 2 waves of the children of the sun, the golden children. But in my meditation, I heard daughters of the sun. So I feel like for many of the golden children, the divine feminines who feel that they are connected to the sun, I feel this could definitely be something connected to you. And the song, one of the songs I heard was Desiree's Love Will Save the Day. I don't know all the words to it, but I heard you've got to be bad, you gotta be, I don't know all the words to it. And then it says, all I know, I not know, love will save the day. So love will save the day. And I also, I'll get to the card I saw this morning when I woke up and was about to talk to you about that. Then I saw stairs. And it's kind of like, the old Hollywood stairs you would see in like a movie like Top Hat or something like that. And there were the big set of stairs in the middle of the stage, and they were all lit up and gold and fancy, that old Hollywood glamour staircase. And whoever I was, maybe I was myself, but I was walking up the stairs and there was other people with me walking up the stairs with me. And on either side of the staircase and all the way up the staircase, there was angels and ascended masters and so many beings, and they were all just clapping and smiling. Almost like, and it was more just me there. There was other people walking up the stairs as well. So I don't know if this is saying they're celebrating us for getting through this, for helping each other to ascend at this time. I don't know what this is, or helping others to ascend, but I felt it was a real celebration. This morning when I woke up, I was shown the Statue of Liberty, which is always my guide's way of showing me freedom, justice, liberation, and usually it's to do with masculines that have finally been liberated from their karmic contracts and things. But I feel this is more to do with the Twin Flame Collective overall. I also heard the song Just One Look by the Hollies. Now I have that song in my song deck. I don't have my song deck out tonight, but that is one of the songs in that deck. And in that deck it's all about love at first sight. Just one look is all it took. Just one look is all it took, yeah, just one look. I can't remember all the words. Just one look, and I knew that you. Something like you were the one for me or something. I don't know all the words, but it's the Hollies, Just One Look. And then it was so beautiful. Like I saw, there was like a fan like a you know, like an air conditioning fan, like an air fan you put on like to you know, the big circular fan and the kind of metal grid. I saw one of them and it was just out and there was a beautiful blue sky, and then I just saw like a hand holding up this huge bunch of like the dandelions, and the fan just literally blew all the dandelions up into the air, but then all the dandelions turned to little flakes of gold and silver, and I heard their wishes. It's almost like thousands, hundreds of thousands of wishes are just being granted. It's like, you know, this was after the staircase and celebration. I almost feel like it's like the dandelions all changing into little flakes of gold and silver, and I heard wishes. So maybe wishes are being granted for many of you right now. And what else did I see? Oh yeah, an ocean scene. So I was just trying to read my own writing. An ocean scene. I saw white sand, turquoise water. It was just an idyllic ocean scene. So that could be significant for someone, or it's something to do with the ocean coming through. I'll maybe use my mermaid tarot tonight, my ocean tarot. But yeah, I definitely felt there was something about the ocean. It was like this idyllic ocean scene came through. So, but this morning I woke up and I was just kind of coming to, you know, my eyes were just kind of opening because someone actually phoned and woke me up. And I was kind of like, I heard my phone ring and I was like, what? Oh, who's phoning me? And then I saw this card in my third eye. And it was so strange. And I thought, okay, I'm using this deck today. But I want to open out with reading this card because clearly this card is significant. So I'll read this card quickly before we get to the cards. Because clearly it's very significant, the fact it was in my third eye as soon as I opened my eyes this morning. So let's see. So great big love. So love without condition, romantic love, and how that experience can change you forever in a very deep and profound and harmonious way. This card's all about connections, soulmates. Love heals all wounds and begins all life. It sustains you when you are starving for grace, when you stumble and fall, and when you lose sight of your purpose and fall prey to the limited perspective of the ego. Now is the time to fall in love and call in the awareness of the great big love, that which made you, which is ever pulsing through your veins. There's a heightened sense of awareness in the beginning stages of a relationship, when nothing else matters but who is in front of you. You see them, and you see yourself in them. You are in them. And you move in sync with the cadence of your hearts. You surrender to the magic you share and engage in a harmonious dance that is seamless in its movements, rising and falling with each moment and each breath between you. Although this card may portend such an intimate connection, you don't have to wait for a partner to experience it. You're being invited now to explore love in all its beauty around you. Can you love without condition, without needing things to be perfect? Do you love your life? What do you do and how you contribute to the world? Today it's time to invite love with a capital L into your inquiry. You will be amazed, and your very question may be changed as a result. Love is the strength you need today, the lens you must look through to find the truth and the way. Love is the way. It's the only way forward, and the only answer to all your questions. And that is a card I saw in my third eye this morning. Now, I haven't used this deck for months. It's actually been packed away in a box. So it's not like I've seen it recently or it prompted anything. So that card came through. And I'm going to use the deck now, obviously, to tap into this energy. But let's see what comes through. Put my glasses for a bit. Okay. What else wants to come through here for the twin flame connection? I'm just hearing bravo. I feel there's something very significant. And look what, oh my goodness, willing release. Now this is what I saw. All these dandelions. And look at the butterfly here as well. So you could be seeing butterflies. Let's see. Tell me a bit more about the Twin Flame Collective, what you need them to know from this deck. So, ears wide open. Now, this is an interesting card. Because this is all about listening to your guidance. This is all about listening. But also it's about listening to others around you. And it's because sometimes you connect with people who all they want to do is talk and they never really want to listen to what you have to say. So it's important to be a good listener for others and give them that outlet to express themselves. Because, you know, there's a point in our lives where we've all thought, I really just wish there was someone that was a good listener who was willing to listen to me and give me the advice or the guidance I need. But this card is also about your divine guidance. So it makes me think that the masculines are listening now. They're listening to their guidance. They're listening to what's being told to them. Okay. This is heart chakra energy. But also, I feel this is a coming together of two people who are about to connect physically again. And I feel that listening to each other, having your ears open and truly listening to each other will heal the heart space, will continue to heal the heart space. Because obviously you're both open-hearted for this connection. You both must be ready and your heart chakra must be open to this, for this union to happen. But I think it means to heal together. To continue to heal together, you have to listen and be willing to listen to each other. There can't be any, thinking you know the situation until you hear the other person out, and vice versa. Oh my goodness. The masculines love to do this to my throat chakra every time. Now, I love this card, the Tender Embrace. I actually connected with Lord Ganesh. Lord Ganesh has now become one of my most favourite guides. Lord Ganesh wasn't a guide I connected with every single day up until a few months ago. I think the first time was one of my Zoom sessions where I really, really connected with him. I can't remember which one. Somebody will probably remind me in the messages, the comments. It might have been the Golden Butterfly. Oh no, it was the one before that. I can't remember. But since that first time I connected with him during one of my Zoom events, he has become, and he makes me cry now, because I feel his love, and it's truly amazing. And he's been showing up in my dreams and stuff as well. And this morning, just before I got out of bed, I was lying and I was seeing all this angel energy come through, and I had beautiful blasts of Archangel Michael's electric blue and then Archangel Raphael, and I just felt completely held and surrounded by angel love. And then Lord Ganesh came through, and I just started crying because it was just such a perfect moment. And I love this card, and that's just come out. So I want to, so a lot of you might have a strong connection to Lord Ganesh as well, but I really love this card because, I love how elements are so powerful, so strong, but yeah, look how gentle they are with each other and how gentle they embrace each other. And I feel that there's something coming through here about, it just feels like such a really emotional message for some reason. But I almost feel like you're both very powerful, and I feel like you're embraced with each other, but I also feel your embrace with each other is going to be such a tender moment, but I also feel that your first embrace with your person is going to be very, very powerful indeed. Your first physical embrace with your person again, your masculine again, is going to be a powerful moment. And I want to just, that's card 22. And the reason why I made my 12/12 event 22 is because I was told to, because it's Mary Magdalene's number, and it's also a number connected to Melchizedek. But that's so strange that 22 came out there as well. So you might be seeing a lot of twos. Okay, let's see. I want to just, the tender embrace, showing compassion, being warm-hearted, care for self and all others, sensitivity and empathy, benevolence and kindness, putting your hand on your heart and breathing deeply, inhaling a sense of gratitude. Now, how do you feel? Keep doing this, tuning into the world around you, and when you know that, and even those you don't know, can you feel compassion for them? So I feel this card's all about, you know, how it's a true strength to be vulnerable. It's a true strength to be able to show compassion and love and kindness, which makes me think there's going to be a conversation about to be had here with your person, where it's going to take you to listen, to understand what's been going on with them, and them to listen to you. And it's going to lead to this beautiful healing of the love between you. And I think you're being called to ask, like, you know, to show your true strength here and show compassion, even in the face of your person maybe telling you something that might hurt a bit. You know, like if they tell you something from the past that might upset you or make you sad, it takes more strength. But I do feel from this card as well, the moment when you come back together with your masculines, it's going to feel like this. It's going to feel a powerful moment. So time machine, wow, this is all about past lives and about something that's going to, I just feel, oh, they've just reminded me in my morning meditation, I saw like a scroll, and I saw the stars, and I saw the scroll being like rolled out. And it had writing on it, then the writing disappeared, and then the writing reappeared. I feel that destiny is being rewritten for some twin flames here. Your destiny is being rewritten with that time machine. Something has changed for the better. For the better. Okay. Give me, I'll take two more from here, then I'm going to get some. Let's see. Let's see. Tell me what else wants to come through, please. Oh my goodness, taking a deep breath. And I just want to take a deep breath when I get this card. This card is a beautiful card as well, because this is saying it's time to feel that relief. You know, it's almost like, you know, when you're anticipating something and you're just, and you're too scared to breathe because you're scared in case you miss a moment. I feel that it's almost like, you know, I don't want to miss a thing. I'm too scared even to stop and take a breath in. But honestly, it's time to relax, time to feel relief. Just feel yourself relax, release. There's just something really beautiful about that. And there's so much going on with our nervous system right now, the recalibrations, the realignments. There's so many things happening. Even more so important to keep taking those moments to breathe and sit in silence. I just feel a time to sit in silence. And so this could be something, I feel that you both had to in separation here, you had to both take time to do that, to really fully align back to your true selves, to fall into your heart centers, and to really take a deep breath and focus on what was important to both of you. And it obviously is this great big love. Okay. Quieting the mind, yes, see, that's what I was feeling. There's definitely had to be time here for you both to take time out, fall into your heart space, connect with Mother Nature, connect with the divine, and truly have your ears wide open. Because this was necessary, and it's necessary in every single twin flame connection. It's necessary. So give me one more from here for this connection. Yeah, oh, look at that, the oracle gift. Now this is all to do with your spiritual gifts. So they're saying this time apart was necessary to fully connect with your divine gifts, to fully allow yourself to connect with your mysticism and, you know, your high priestess energy, your high priest energy, to truly connect with those past lives, with the time machine. So I do feel that it's been so important that you and this person had that time apart. And the roots of abundance from the bottom here, because I was feeling that like you guys have definitely got something here from past lives, something that's owed to you, something that I feel there's like a key, you know, like that's unlocking a chest. It's like the karmic release here, you know, that you've paid all your karmic debts, you've paid your karmic dues, you've learned your karmic lessons, and now those roots of abundance. I just feel the destiny is being rewritten here for whoever this is. There's been a few wrong turns, but destiny is being rewritten. Close encounter. Now this card's about someone who struggles to let people in. And into me I see on the bottom. And look what I was just saying, look what's right there on that card. The key. Sacred reverence. This is about you being held sacred and getting some sort of key to unlock something here from the divine. This is all, I'm going to read the sacred reverence card actually, because that key makes me think I'm going to read the start of it. But yeah, there's something into me I see, and this card is like someone who's had to really take a deep dive into why they have been so closed off, why they have been so much in that energy of self-sabotage. So I'm going to read that sacred reverence card just because it had a key on it. I was seeing a key. Tell me a bit more. Give me one more card here. Oh, okay. Okay, so the spirit of gratitude in the bottom, the call of the muse. So the call of the muse is literally like you have called, it's almost like you have called in your masculine here. You have shown your masculine the way forward here. You have encouraged them, you've empowered them. You've made them want to follow you. But you've made them also feel so much gratitude for this journey. I feel there's something that your masculine is so enamored by, and I think they're remembering that first meeting with you, that just one look, that first meeting they had with you. Card 47. Card 47. Let's see what this sacred reverence card wants to say. So it says, oh, for the truth that spirit is everywhere. Inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence, joyful living, exploring the possibilities with curiosity, spiritual passion, manifesting from the heart space, the starting point of the realm of spirit. So this is definitely you, Divine Feminine. This is your energy right here. You're calling in your masculine, you're empowering them, you're showing them the way forward. They're empowered by your actions, by the way you've handled yourself. Even at a time when the masculine was not willing to let you in. When they were not willing to let you into their lives, into their heart space. You still found a way to unlock your own spiritual journey. It's almost like you answered the call, you took on the challenge yourself, and you've done it with gratitude and love in your heart. I mean, with that great big love card, I feel this is you, Divine Feminine. You've just found love for yourself in the journey, and it's made you who you are. A powerful move, yes. See, this card's all about power move. And you took your power move. But I also feel this is your masculine coming in now as well, saying, you know, that they're ready. See, look, this is body and soul and wishing upon a star. And the rosie's kiss right at the bottom. Whatever you've done here, Divine Feminine, you've shown gratitude, you fell into your heart space and focused on your divine purpose, you answered the call, you have been empowering to other people. And remember I said at the start about the dandelion, wishes been granted. Wishes been granted. Body and soul. Now this is alignment. Yeah. And the rosie's kiss, that is about union. About sacred love. And look at the ladybird right here, see? Lucky in love. So there's definitely something magical, something beautiful, great big love. Wishes being granted. Let's have a look and see before I get some tarot. Let's see what's going on here within the energetic space. So consciousness card number 7. Being self-aware, personal realization. Yeah, so this is awakening energy, see? Card number 7. 7 is a card of spiritual awakening. This is like that Buddha energy as well. Enlightenment, higher levels of consciousness coming through. Oh my goodness, the cards are just shooting out on their own before I even can shuffle. Energy attachments, energy exchange, negative influences and self-sabotage. This is what the masculine's seeing. They're seeing the patterns that stop them from letting the divine feminine in. Because I felt that energy, the masculines wouldn't let, whoever this masculine is, they wouldn't let their feminine in. They closed themselves down. They just refused to let anyone get any access to their heart space. But that's all changed. With the great big love and the heart centre, there's a conversation coming in here. And you're going to see a completely different... you're going to experience a completely different version of your masculine, and it's through your work, through your efforts. So Archangel Michael, getting to the heart of the warrior, divine protection and synchronicities. So Archangel Michael is the confidence. He is the confidence boost. He is the one who, you know, when someone's about to bungee jump, and they're like, oh, I'm too scared. Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Archangel Michael's not the one that pushes them over, but certainly he's the one that gives them confidence. The one that gives them confidence in that moment when someone finally goes, okay, I'm good. I'll go. I'm going to do it now. That is Archangel Michael's energy. So it makes me think Archangel Michael here is embodying these masculines with that warrior spirit. You have nothing to hold you back anymore. It's a time, and remember we've got the elephant cards with the elephants embracing. It's a time to show your true strength by being vulnerable. It's a time to show your true warrior strength here by just being vulnerable. That is what I feel. So light activations, exactly, that's what's happening right now for many people around the world. The evolution of the spirit, activating the plans and transcendence. So the chakras are all being activated. I mean, there is a mass awakening happening. As we know, it's happening right now. And just what I was talking about, Lord Melchizedek being number 22, there's his card. And this is all about the death of the ego for the divine masculine. Lord Melchizedek is obviously where Archangel Michael empowers the masculines. Lord Melchizedek gets him to connect with their Christ consciousness, which puts them through an ego death. And he's very much helping the masculines to see clearly. Because look, he's holding a big, huge, it's like a clear quartz or something tower there in his hand. He's helping them to see clearly. He's helping them to see the truth of their journey. Okay. And we will be working with Lord Melchizedek at the 1212 activation. So those of you that have already signed up and anyone who's still interested, it's on the community board. I cannot wait. The one I've been most excited for, actually. So let's see. Anything else from this deck? Oh, thank you. We have one more. Cosmic Gateway has been activated. So removing all the insecurities, connection with others, and refocusing. This is your oneness, your Christ consciousness. And look at that feminine there. She is surrounded by light. And for many of you, that is you right now. You are surrounded in a bubble of this pure white diamond light. And for many of you, you may remember I've done this at a few of my events before where I've activated your rainbow light body. Well, right now that rainbow light is so significant as well. Rainbow light, white light, golden energy flowing through with that, you know, the solar stuff going on as well. So there's just so much beautiful energy going on right now for the collective. And I just split the deck. Angelic realms. It's a team effort, charity, validation, and patience. Now, it's so strange because I told you at the start I've seen all the stairs and all the angels and stuff like that applauding as everyone walked up the stairs. I do feel it's a really beautiful team effort with the angels. And I actually was going to bring through an angel message last night, and I might still do that at some point tonight. But they're just, yeah, I was just talking about the light body activations, and there's the card light body. So it says, independence brings comfort, all the past restrictions are removed, deep ancestral healing. So, you know, for many of you, you're surrounded in that white light, you're getting those light body activations, and they're very powerful. I'm going to see what's being healed in a moment. So I've got Archangel Raphael's deck out tonight, and I will get an angel number and a message to close out. So I guess this technically is a bit of an angel message too. So can I get a few messages here for this energy of this, the energy I was feeling here of the great big love. And what else do I want to check in on? The great big love, and we'll ask about the masculine first of all. The energy of the masculines right now, who I feel is going through this ego death, that I feel destiny is being rewritten. Okay, so the Nine of Spears, which is the Nine of Swords. I'm not surprised. Ego death. It's like every single thing they've done, every single thing they've done in the past that they regret all comes to the surface. It's like almost like, you know, it's almost like they're in a dark forest. And everywhere they turn, something scares them. Every noise, they'll be like, and they just get past one fright and then, oh my God, and they jump out their skin again. That's what I feel, and the masculines are really struggling right now. So don't go, oh, I feel so bad for the masculines. They need to do that, because that is what brings them back through. Once they've been through that dark forest, once they've felt all the guilt and all the stuff that comes to the surface, they come out the other side and they're listening and they're ready to listen. And I feel you're both ready to have a conversation. So the masculines are definitely Nine of Swords. So tell me a bit more about the masculine energy right now. Tell me a bit more about the masculine energies right now. Ace of Cups. So this is the biggest problem. Well, it's not the problem, but this is the biggest catalyst for the main and the Nine of Swords. Oh my goodness. I love them. That's why they can't go near the karmics. That's why the karmics are now suddenly repulsing them. Because, oh my goodness, I'm in love with my divine feminine. Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's they know that this is, I told you something about destiny. Destiny is being rewritten for many twin flames right now. Destiny is being rewritten. The scrolls are being rewritten. There's been many detours, many stumbling blocks. The World card on the bottom. We have a new moon in Scorpio coming in, which is going to be a very powerful new moon. Now, I'm not very clued up on all these kind of things, but I have been trying to pay more attention, and what I love is going to be, the moon is moving into Libra tomorrow, and I'm a Libra moon, and I'm going to feel, I love when the moon and Libra are connected, because I feel so balanced emotionally. But the new moon in Scorpio is bringing through powerful change. Yeah, the Tower. Huge changes. New cycles and huge changes. But these two cards fell out. The Fool and the Knight of Perils, which is Knight of Cups. This is the energy the masculines are going to be getting into. Ready to take that leap of faith, ready to move forward with that romantic gesture or that conversation where they have to be vulnerable. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now the Seven of Perils come out. Now that came out reversed. I'm going to ask why it came out reversed. Maybe because the masculines are no longer confused. Oh, right, okay. That's why. Okay. That was quicker than I thought. Yeah, the masculines are no longer confused. Oh. Oh, yeah. See? And this is Five of Wands energy. So, and I'm just feeling the push-pull. See this card? It's the masculines are no longer confused, so there's no longer that energetic push-pull, that fight for control, because the reason why the masculines do fight for control of the connection is because a lot of the time the feminine is sitting in both, which the way she should be. Okay, she uses her masculine energy when she has to, like, you know, to take charge of situations, to take action and stuff. The divine feminine's actual role is just to chill and relax. Obviously, you know, you're doing your divine purpose and stuff like that. But if you're focusing too much on your business side of things and not enough on, you know, your divine feminine side of things, there becomes this energetic push-pull, because then there's no space for your masculine to come in and be your masculine, if you know what I mean. So if you're someone who's highly super independent, and you know, you're doing everything and you don't need anyone, which is most divine feminines, most Empress energies and High Priestess energies are like that. But that's why it's so important to not always be super independent and I don't need anyone kind of energy, because then you're not leaving space for your Emperor to come in. And I know, because I was in that energy myself. I've been used to being, I'm a single parent, so I've been used to being the father and the mother. I've been used to being the masculine and the feminine, and, you know, doing everything myself. And now I have to just sometimes keep on focusing on being in my divine feminine energy as much as I can, and not in a little helpless way, because I'm certainly not helpless, but doing more divine feminine things, you know, like self-love and doing those things, the simple things like, you know, using body lotion and painting your nails and spending a bit of time making yourself feel good is definitely divine feminine energy. And being vulnerable, being open to you know, those kind of loving partnerships again, because as soon as you close off too much and you have that fear of being hurt again by your masculine or by anyone, then it causes that resistance I was talking about last night. So that's what causes that push-pull, when you're too much in your masculine energy and your masculine is fighting for a chance to come in. And look what's on the bottom. 4 of Wands. They're fighting for a chance to come in here and step into their role. So let me just find out a bit more. Just give me one more about the masculine. I'll pull some cards about the feminine. Let's see. Tell me a wee bit more about the masculine here. Okay. Well, so the Page of Petals, Page of Cups, vulnerable energy, and also the 8 of Treasure, which is the 8 of Pentacles. So look at those 2 cards. Now, you don't need me to tell you what that means. Your masculines are working on becoming vulnerable. They're working on being vulnerable with you, because they know that's the only way to align. Because your masculines also, like you, have to be more in your feminine energy to allow them to come in and be the Emperor. They also have to figure out a way to match you, which means they have to soften and be feminine and be vulnerable at times as well. And that's where the balance comes in. That's where those scales, that's where that yin-yang energy comes together. Because when you know how to balance the two, like when you know when you want to be, you're ready to be independent when you need to be. Like I can, you know, I'm going to, you know, do this, I'm going to take action, I'm going to make this happen, I'm going to do this, do that, do that. That is your masculine energy. When you are, say for example, when someone holds the door open for you and you thank them graciously, thank you for holding the door open. That's you being feminine, that's him being more in a masculine energy. You know, if someone offers, you know, to, for example, if someone offers to carry your heavy bag for you and you kindly say thank you, that's very kind of you, and allow them to carry it. And it's not because you're a weakling, it's not because you're too weak to carry yourself, but it's because you're being more in your feminine energy and they're being in their masculine energy. So, and it's not all about the kind of feminine masculine thing, but I'm trying to get across that the masculines also have to have that perfect balance of being able to be vulnerable and feminine. So when you come back with your masculine, you have to have that perfect alchemy, you know, like the Temperance card, where you're both able to adapt. Your masculine can be vulnerable and feminine when the time is right, and you can be vulnerable and feminine when you need to be as well. It's a perfect alchemy, and that is what the twin flame journey is. So, in the Knight of Spears in the bottom, so this is fast moving action. So tell me about the Divine Feminines right now. Tell me about, can I get some guidance here for the Divine Feminines? Divine Feminines. Oh, I was just talking about temperance. Look at that. Yeah, so the divine feminines, you are being told that you're just sitting in this really nice energy. You're staying balanced. You're not being overly in your masculine, not overly in your feminine. You're just ready for whatever comes your way with your masculine, and you're just in a place of peace and calm. And so the Strength card and the Devil cards here. So I almost feel like this is you thinking and hoping and praying that your masculine has overcome any issues from the past that's kept them stuck. Any addictive behaviour patterns, any, obsessive behaviour, anything at all with the 3D, you're hoping that they have overcome that. You're hoping that they have the strength to overcome their fear and insecurities they've had in the past as well about being in a proper relationship. Yeah, oh my goodness. So the King of Pentacles, yeah, you want them to come in a more emotional, stable way. You want them to be more vulnerable and emotional with you. Tell me what else the Divine Feminines, and I do feel this is, I asked the advice of the Divine Feminines, and I feel with the Strength and the Devil card, it's almost like the Divine saying to you as well, like, don't let fear hold you back from allowing yourself a chance to talk to your masculines here, because they are coming in a more vulnerable way. Tell me, is communication coming in here? I did see the Knight of Spears. Is communication coming in here for these divine connections? I feel the new moon. I keep on looking at that World card. There's definitely something about the new moon. So 8 of Wands on the bottom and the Queen of Spears. So this is a chance to communicate. Queen of Spears is a communication card, and the Star. This is something that you both have wished for. An opportunity here now. Faith, the Faith card. Well, there we go. The Star card makes me think you both have faith that you can heal this. Yeah, because the Magician's here. You can both transform this. There's a chance to transform this with the Hierophant. And the conversation, that 8 of Wands energy. I just feel there's a breakthrough coming in here. A breakthrough. Destiny has been rewritten. I feel like there was some sort of divine orchestration here, and destiny has been rewritten. So yeah, look at that. The 3 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So right now, this is what I was feeling. Remember I said about you sitting? So you're sitting here just chilling. You're in a very good energy. You're very grounded. You're doing well for yourself. You're independent. You're financially secure. So you now need to let the masculine be the one to take action here. And this is what is going to align you both. And there's a Page of Spears. So this is communication. This is a conversation. This is a message, text message, something that's going to start this conversation. That's going to lead you both to this teamwork together, that 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, and there's this, oh, what's this that jumped out as well? Oh, the Page of Treasure. So yeah, again, communication, but an offer coming in. And the 6 of Petals here, 6 of Cups, which is obviously all about reunion as well, celebration, but also past life connection. And the Knight of Spears and the Ace of Coils here. So I did feel there's some sort of breakthrough, new beginning, and the Empress right behind that. So you sitting in this beautiful balance, temperance energy is creating that alchemy I was talking about. You're embracing everything you have to do here, Divine Feminine, and it's encouraging your masculine to come back in. So I'm going to pull a few cards from Archangel Raphael's deck, and then I'm going to get some angel numbers to close out. Again, these are so long lately, so I do apologise. And judgment there before I put the card down. So definitely, I feel this is like a call to arms, I feel, for the masculines. You know, it's like, you know, the war cry, the battle cry. It's like time to take action. So let's see. Okay, you are your purpose. So when this card comes out, it's just saying that you being your true authentic self is your purpose. That's it. You being aligned, you being awakened, you just being your true authentic self, allowing all your weird quirks and everything to come through. That is your purpose. Just fully being you. You being you is your purpose, and that's it. And let's share the gift. So now this is a beautiful healing, this is a beautiful healing card. Like, this is saying that you have this beautiful, pardon me, essence of healing around you. You know, you just get some people where, you know, I mean, people have probably said this to many of you. I don't know what it is about you, but see, when we talk, see, when I get some time just to sit and chat to you, I always feel better afterwards. You cheer me up when I talk to you. You might find that people just love sitting, and you might even find just strangers, you know, at train stations, bus stops, cafes, coffee shops. They start talking to you and they go, do you know, I'm glad I met you today because I feel so much better. That's because you, just being you, have natural healing abilities. And so many of us do. Starseeds, light workers, we just emanate healing frequency. And you don't have to do much. You don't have to do much. You just have to be yourself. You just have to be your true authentic self. And that is when you're awakened, I mean. When you're unawakened, it's not so easy to be healing to others. But when you're awakened, all you have to do is just be your true authentic self. Lost, but you're never alone. So I feel this is the masculines right now, or it has been the masculine. Remember I said about that dark forest, and that's kind of what I'm feeling from this energy as well. The masculines have been lost in that kind of dark forest, and they're having to face some scary things. And it's mostly through their own self-indulgent, their own, you know, their own negative mindset, their own self-sabotage ways, and they're having to face all the things they try to not face. And I was doing a reading for someone the other night, and I was explaining it like when at the Christmas Carol, when Scrooge was shown all his past misdemeanors and all the people that he's hurt and all the people he's wronged, and then he was shown a glimpse of what his future is going to be like if he doesn't actually, you know, make amends or face up to his past or face up to everything he's done. And that's kind of what the masculines go through with that Nine of Swords, Dark Night of the Soul. They're having to relive everything they've done that's hurt you, and sometimes from past lives as well, if they're remembering their past lives. And you just have to allow them to come out of that dark forest and just trust they're not alone. They're surrounded in light. They're surrounded in love. Wow, look at this card. Now, my vision earlier, I saw these stairs. Not this exact card, but that's what I was seeing. These big, bright stairs, like Hollywood stairs, I said in my vision. But to overcome, you first have to climb. And that's what I was feeling. You know, right from the start, I spoke about those stairs and how the divine and the angels and stuff are applauding right now because people are climbing. People are no longer sitting at the bottom of those stairs. They're finding the strength to walk up them. And that is truly what's changing the world right now. Your life plan is unfolding as it should. So this is your path is unfolding completely as it should. You're following your guidance. You're taking those stairs. You're taking those steps. Embracing the key to success. Sorry, is that embracing? Endurance is the key to success. The key to success. And I love how this is kind of reminds me of the Northern Lights, and there's been so many beautiful aurora around lately. Here in Scotland, there's been some beautiful sightings, but it's just endurance is the key to your success. And, you know, just never give up. It's so easy just to say, I can't be bothered anymore. But the more you, I mean, every single one of you watching this, I know you've endured something. Endured something, maybe a number of somethings. But you're here watching this video. And I know how divine and how beautiful and how kind and compassionate and how truly amazing you all are. And that is because you have endured and you haven't given up. It isn't about being right, it's about doing the right thing. So again, this is go back to that the elephant embrace card, the powerful embrace. It's just when this conversation comes in with your masculines, yeah, just what I was talking, look, natural healing ability, that's what I was just talking about a moment ago. When your masculines come in, it's important to listen, it's important to have compassion, and then whatever you decide to do is your choice. But I think it's always important to hear someone out and hear what they have to say. They just told me to look down at this card, and it says, listen to the voice within when it starts to persist. Just when I was talking about listening. And I feel this is all about the masculines finally listening to their intuition, but also it's a time to listen to each other and be open-hearted and just allow the change to happen. One spirit guide, one way. So there's definitely a powerful spirit guide in you or your masculine's surroundings in your auric field here, who's definitely helping you both bring you back together here. Could be an ascended master or something, but it's definitely one spirit, one guide card is just saying you have one very powerful spirit who's doing their utmost to make things happen here. And just as I say that, true love can never really be lost. So you have a powerful guide here who's bringing this true love back together, which is absolutely beautiful. So let's get an angel number. I can't believe I'm over there again. And hour just flies in these days. I don't know about you guys, are you finding that like time is just not even a thing anymore? It's like, I don't know, it's just time is just, I don't know where the day goes. Time is just not even a thing anymore. So, can I get some angel numbers to close out this message, please, and thank you. I split the deck on 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, that number's chasing us around. Progression, you are experiencing forward movement and the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of this and take steps towards your goals with confidence. So 1, 2, 3 is definitely a very powerful number right now for all the Twin Flame Collective. What's this one? 666. And it says refocus. Refocus to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on the material world. So definitely could be the masculines could be releasing the material world right now. You need to have a balance of both. Absolutely. You need to have one foot in both worlds, and that is the key to success, isn't it? So 4, 5, 6, you are manifesting your dreams. You have the power to make things happen right now. It's time for you to take action with faith and confidence, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you every step of the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 4, 4, 4. Stability. Angels are guiding and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for success. So that 4 of Wands energy, but that protection energy as well. Give me one more angel number to close out. We already went over long enough. One more angel number, please, and thank you. One more angel number, if you want to give me one more. Oh, we do. Okay. 787, authenticity. I love how they gave me this card because I've just been talking about being yourself. Just be yourself, pursue your passion and show your authentic self to the world. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. And that is 787. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much everyone for watching, especially if you're still here after an hour. So let's close out. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, as we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us and dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Pardon me. In Jesus' name. Amen. Take care and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.